Hey y'all, how's it going? All right, so I got a new palette review for you because even though they do not ship to the US anymore, I still want to highlight them on my channel because I did buy some stuff before they stopped shipping to the US, so I wanted to highlight it for anyone who lives in the UK, Europe, any place that they do ship to. I want to make sure that you have a reliable review of this product, or for my friends in the US who have friends in Europe, in the UK, who love makeup, who love colors, to be able, if you wanted to buy them a gift and send it to their home in the UK or Europe, you have some kind of review to look at it, because you may not be able to try it yourself to give your 2 cents, but this will allow y'all to look at the quality and see how it is. So I had two, but this is the most recent one that came out, and I am a sucker for dragons, so I knew I had to go onto this one. This is the Arttitude Cosmetics Arcana palette. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. So that is what the palette looks like. It is an eye and face palette, and they do have markings on the back on which ones are pressed pigments and which ones are eyeshadows, which I really like. I like this little like key right here. That is really valuable to have, especially for people who may not want to put pressed pigments on their eyes because they do have staining abilities. Or if you're, oh, I did think of this one as well. If your friends from the UK are trying to get something for you and they bring it over to you, like, here's something. So this is what the palette looks like outside of its little sheath. So pretty. And then y'all will know I haven't opened it yet because I did want to give a first try. This is what the mattes look like. We're gonna take off the plastic, and I'm just gonna gently do that. Ooh, one more. There we go. Not trying to mess up the shimmers because I can't get a replacement. So this is what the shimmers look like. I love this Arcana one. Like, it's a mixture of like that blue green, but it has like a little bit of purple sparkle in it. Love that. That is so pretty. But this is what it looks like. Super pretty. Has a nice sized mirror. I remember when talking about the Blend Bunny one last week that it had that thin mirror. This one has kind of that bigger, oh, you can see my overhead ring light. Let's see if I can get an angle that isn't one of those things. You can see it has a nice big mirror. For those of you who need a mirror, that is really nice. That was my only thing about the Blend Bunny one was the size of the mirror. But I think this will be beautiful for anyone who is kind of looking for that. So I think I got an idea. I think I have an idea for what I want to do with this, because it is my friend's birthday today. Well, it's her birthday party. Whatever. It is her birthday. Even though it's not on her actual birthday, it is her birthday party today. So it is her birthday. One of her favorite colors is purple. So I'm going to do a purple look. So, and this is the perfect palette to do that. Well, I have another one that would have been really good to use, but I have an idea for that one. So I'm going to leave that one alone until I can play with it. But enough of my rambling. Let's get y'all close and personal, and let's get started. So now that I have an idea, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize there was like a little writing at the bottom. It says, "The creator, the mystery, the deeper, the truth hidden within the arcane." Oh, that's so cute. Wait, did I mispronounce? No, that is Arcana. Okay, I thought I mispronounced that for a second. I felt really bad for like 2.5 seconds. All right, so, okay, I'm gonna need that brush eventually. No, I'm not gonna need, wait, am I gonna, whatever. All right, I'm trying to find a good brush to start off. We will start with this one, and I'm going to go into this magic shade right here. I think that's such a pretty, like, pinky purple to start my look off with. And so we're just gonna start in that inner corner, obviously, because it is a lighter color. I wanted to give the lighter on the inner side, because I've tried to do like an ombre outwards like dark to light, and it just doesn't match the way I like it. So remember, we're gonna just start on one side and we'll do the other off camera because they're gonna look the same. I'm not doing two eye looks. So I do like that this like lighter pastel-y look kind of came off as light first and then allowed me to build up. I did use a white base because I feel like it's going to help the colors a little bit more. All right, and because I am bougie, I'm gonna get another brush because I do not feel like having to use a color switch today. That's really it. I'm just lazy. So next we're gonna go with Power, which is right here. It's like this medium, almost warmer tone purple. Ooh. All good. And then we're just gonna start a little outside that light color and we're gonna move in to try and ombre it a little bit within that light color. So we're just gonna... I do like that this medium shade kind of comes off at the opacity I wanted it to. I'm just gonna blend a little bit here to get those colors to go together. Maybe a little bit more of that lighter shade. Just, there we go. See, that blends in. Do you see how that blended in super well together? I mean, there are complementary colors, so I get them blending in together, but I do like that they blend really easily. And then we're gonna go into Soar, which is this like, shoot. Okay, Soar, which, sorry, I keep seeing colors I wanna play with and I'm like, I wanna play with it. This color right here is Soar. I love the little embossed dragon. Let me get you a little closer. There's a little embossed dragon on it. I love dragons. I have loved dragons since I was a kid. Like I had those those big encyclopedia of dragon book kind of deal. I had like each and every one of them. Like every year my grandmother would like take us to go get books and she'd get me one of those like dragon encyclopedia book things. But then she'd be like, but you gotta get a real book, which was fine by me. I was like a huge reader as a kid. Sometimes I have a harder time now sitting down to read a book, but I do still like to read. Obviously, I started the Fourth Wing series because dragons, obviously. And that has been a lot of fun to read. But right now I have taken a hiatus until the book fixes itself because there is this one character who is very like pick me energy and I hate her with every inch of my being. She just annoys the crap out of me. And I heard she becomes a better character the longer you read, but what she has done so far has made me so mad. And I do appreciate that there's no like, oh, there's a misunderstanding kind of thing where like so far where the female character walks in on something and she's like, oh, he doesn't love me. And then there's like a misunderstanding thing. Like I hate that trope so much. Like just create a healthy couple. I mean, there are points where they're not as healthy as they probably should be, to be quite honest, but I don't like that. But enough of that. She just, I get it. She was engaged to him for a while. And I get how hard that could be to think you have your life like planned out and then for it to suddenly just stop. But at the same time, I'm like, girl, let him go. Like if he doesn't want you, he doesn't want you. Just leave it alone. Go find someone else who appreciates and loves you and genuinely wants to be with you. Like don't... This is partially for her sake. Like, go find a man that actually, like, that wants you. Don't pine after some guy who has expressed his disinterest. Like, this is about having some respect for yourself and knowing your self-worth. And knowing that some guy is going to love you for who you are. And if another person doesn't, then just leave. Just leave. Like, go find someone who really does, like, love you for who you are. Like, don't pine after these guys that are unavailable kind of deal. Just go find someone else. I promise you will find someone else. Do not go after those guys that do not want you. Go find someone else. who wants you and loves you and is obsessed with you. Well, not obsessed, but like is deeply in love with you and treats you right. Treats you right. All right, I'm gonna go do the other eye after that rant and I'll be right back. All right, I got both sides on. One more thing. This goes for both men, women, gay, straight, whatever. Find someone who loves you. Respect yourself enough to find the person that respects you as well. End of rant. All right, so I have it on. I'm loving that dark purple. I want to add just a tiny bit more. Like that is such a pretty like grayish purple. Maybe not the right undertone for the other two, but they're still pretty and I like it and I don't care. So we're gonna go into the shimmer. I got a brush for it. And this is one of the moments I wish y'all were like here to give me advice, because part of me wants to go into this like mystery shade up here, this like white, because I feel like it'd be so pretty. But then also there's Secrets, which is up here, which would give me like that like the one color look. I cannot think of the word. But then this color right here, the Arcana, is like calling my name because I feel like it'd be a stark difference. I want to use Arcana, but I feel like it's a big risk because it may not actually match the colors. Oh, part of me doesn't want to swatch, but we're gonna swatch. Yeah, that is so pretty, but I don't think it's gonna go with the look. That's the issue. Okay, so we're gonna go with Mystery. Monochromatic, there we go. Jeez, come on brain, get it together. We're just gonna do Mystery, which is that white color. We're gonna put it on the lid. I have never tried their shimmers before, so this will be a real treat. And I already can see it's a real treat because holy shit, that is beautiful. Excuse my French. That is beautiful. Holy crap. Look at that shimmer. That is so sparkly and pretty. I love a good sparkly shimmer. This is why I buy indie brands, to be quite honest, is for these kind of shimmers. Like there are days that I would like a more toned down color. This is not one of those days. This is the day I want sparkly bam in your face. Like I am here. Do not like you can't tell me nothing. Like this shimmer gives you the pass. Like you can't tell me nothing. I look good. So we're just cleaning up all of that. Like that shimmer is stunning. And I kind of like that contrast. Yeah, I like that better than just going monochromatic. So we're gonna take the tape off. All right, now we need a connector. Obviously we need a connection. So I am going to do Magic in that corner. So going back in with that light color, and we're just gonna just put that at the front. There we go. Look how pretty that is. We're just gonna do it to the other side because this is an easier step than like doing the lid space. In my opinion. In my opinion, I feel like this is an easier beat. Getting it doing under the eye, I feel like is so much easier than doing the lid space. Then we're gonna go back into Power, which is that middle color. We're gonna start right here, a little overlapping that light color. We're gonna go not quite towards the edge, but just a little bit. And then we're gonna do the same over here. Overlap those colors a little bit so they blend. Blend, blend, blend. There we go. And then we're gonna go into Soar, which is that darker color. And we're gonna start on this corner and blend it up. So it all connects. I haven't done this in a while. The 3 color look. I feel like I've been oversimplifying my makeup lately. And then I'm just gonna blend those connections. I'm gonna put a little bit of more power in there to blend on this side, and a little bit more power on this side. There we go. All right, okay. I think I got it where I want it. Ooh, Sorcery would have been pretty. sorry, Sorcery is this color right here. It looks blue in that camera, but it's also got like a purple tinge to it. All right, I'm gonna go put on some mascara and concealer, and I'll be right back. All right, here is with concealer and mascara. I like to see my looks with a little bit of cleanup. I also did a little bit of white in the waterline, just for a little bit of pop. But this is how it looks so far. Let me get the rest of my makeup on and we'll be right back. All right, this is the full face, actually. Oh, okay, that's super cute. All right, now this is the final look. So, just did a cute little blush, a little bit of bronzer, just pushed it all together. A little bit of like a blotted lip. So cute. But that's not the point. I like this. I think the colors blend in very well together. There's a lot of colors that match, which I think makes easy monochromatic looks or able to mix and match. I do like that they have some more neutral colors, but they also have like these bright, beautiful colors to play with. So you can kind of play a little bit on each side and it can be multifaceted. So instead of just color or just neutral kind of colors, you can kind of mix and match both and make something really interesting. And it can be kind of used for multiple different looks and multiple situations. I, on the other hand, used it for the bright and beautiful colors. But that does not mean you can't use the neutrals to maybe make something to go to work. Like, look at that. Even the greens have like this almost neutrally color. Like this green right here, it's called Folklore. That could be used in a very like work-friendly look. But as a first impression, I like this. I think, like I said, multifaceted, blends really well. The shimmers are outstanding, which is something I love. And I feel like it just goes well together. I think you can come up with multiple different looks for multiple different occasions and be able to find a color that works. I think this is beautiful. I love the art on this. The art is very pretty. And I also like this like sheath here. But that's just because I love how it looks all together. And then, of course, the little key on the back I really like as well. I like the fact that they are informing their customers so everyone understands what is what. So they can make a decision on what to use where, which I think is cool. If you're in the UK, if you're in Europe, if you're anywhere where they ship, I think you're not going to be disappointed with this. It's a fun palette. If you are a US person, and you want to gift your makeup loving friend a palette from their country, at least the UK, this is beautiful. I think your makeup loving friends are going to like it. It's a good mixture of dipping into color, but also having some neutrals to balance it out. So for a first chance at Arttitude Cosmetics, I'm really enjoying this. It is sad that they are not shipping to the US right now, but hopefully we will get it all situated and we'll be able to ship to the US again, and we should be able to start supporting them again. I look forward to that day. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to check out my Instagram. It is CAPT_IVATING_makeup. That is captivating makeup with 2 underscores. Please check me out. I would really appreciate it. All right. I hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Keep going, keep doing. You're doing great. I promise. Whatever you're doing great. And I will see y'all in the next one.